Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and to my first inbox review. Today I'm going to look at the 1/72 scale TS-11 Iskra BIS DF from ARMA Hobby. This particular kit came out on the market in 2016. The tooling is from 2015, I believe. And this is what's it called, an expert set, which means that it has some aftermarket parts already included in the kit. Of course, there are more aftermarket that you can buy from ARMA Hobby, or you can buy the exclusive set that sort of contains everything that basically, except for I think a resin engine that is not included. Okay, a couple of words about the TS Iskra. Iskra means spark, and this is a Polish design and built trainer reconnaissance aircraft that was developed in the late 50s. Development started in 1957. First flight was conducted in 1960, and it went into service in 1963. And is still operational. So this is I think this is for the Polish aircraft people. This is a very interesting kit, and I agree. I can agree. I think it's a beautiful aircraft, and a trainer is always it's something special about the trainer aircraft. Okay. Let's have a look at the kit. I really like the box art. I think it's a beautiful aircraft, and it looks really awesome with ground attack configuration and in a sort of attacking dive position. And I will try to tilt the kit a little bit here so you can get rid of the glare, so you can see that. Awesome. Yeah, I like it. On the back side we have the paint callouts, or what kind of paint and decal options you have in this kit, and there are 4 similar configurations. They are it seems like this should be some kind of natural metal finish, I believe, and with some grey nose art and some paint on the tail as well. Okay, so let's open the box and see what's inside. Okay, we have decals, and we also have some masking set and PE. I guess that's mostly for the interior. We have the instruction manual with the paint callouts, and and we have one bag of all sprues, and there are 2 big sprues with all the parts except for the clear parts, and a small clear part sprue as well. Unfortunately, it seems that they have placed the clear sprue in the same bag as the rest. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, I think. Yeah, they should have really invested in a separate poly bag for the clear parts, I believe. The kit would really benefit from that. And I mean, the last thing you want to have is that your canopy are scratched because of this. Okay, so let's carefully open this and start looking at the sprues. Okay, if we start looking at the first sprue, We have fuselage, we have cockpit, vertical stabilizer, undercarriage, small bits and bob. I think there are some antennas and also the some pitot tubes. Yeah, and I think the parts look good. They have nice detail, nice panel lines. There is a funny, let's see if I can catch this on the camera. There is a funny stress mark, I think, on the bottom of the cockpit tub. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird. Yeah, I will show you some better photos as well later in the video. Okay, so that's the first sprue. Okay, on the second sprue we have wings, parts for the cockpit, and we have horizontal stabilizers, flaps, and also I guess that's the rocket pods. Yeah, the parts are looking nice and crisp, I think. There are a couple of nice details on the wings. I guess that is the part here. Over here is the air brake or something like that. Yeah, I think maybe if I have a little bit of criticism, that is that the panel lines on the wings on the underside seems to be a little bit exaggerated for the scale, but yeah, it's better to have that than raised panel lines, I guess. Okay, so that was the second one. Okay, if we continue with the clear parts, they look decent, I think. This is it's not awful, and I think the distortion is acceptable as well. Yeah. The decals. Obviously there are Polish markings. I think this aircraft was also acquired by India, but they are not in service anymore in India. There are some very small. I don't know if it's possible to get yeah, some really nice stencils there with markings and signs. So yeah, I think this is great. This is actually much better than I expected. And we have the masks for the canopy and the wheels. They are the same. They are the same material as the Montex masks normally are. So it's not kabuki tape. It's something different. And we have the photo etch. See if I can get a focus on this. It's unpainted, but I guess most of the dashboard and the side panels will be black anyway, so I don't think that is a big issue. Also, they have included I think these things over here. They are the FOD covers for the air intake. So that's a nice touch to include this as well. And also there are seat belts for this is of course, since it is a trainer aircraft, it will have two seats. So yeah, those are the PE seat belts, looking nice. And also there is some kind of, what's it called, mask or inlay for the canopy. Let's see if I can show this. Yeah, there it's a little bit tricky to catch this on camera, but there are the instruments anyway. So you have to paint them white, and there's also two horizontal balls, so you have to paint them as well in red and blue, or brown and blue, I think. Okay, so that's the small parts. That's the only thing that is left is the instruction book. Okay, the instruction manual. First of all, it contains what's in the box, where you can see the different parts, the sprues and the masks and PE decals. There is also, I think this is it's quite nice, there is also paint call out, where we have the federal standard paint numbers, and I think this is Hataka paint call outs. And there's actually a paint set from Hataka, especially for Polish aircraft. So I guess that's the paint set you want to have if you want to make it easy for yourself and get an accurate model. Okay, so let's look at the rest of the instruction manual. It looks very nice. It's actually much better than I expected, to be honest, with very clear marking of what's PE and what's the styrene parts from the sprue. Yeah, it looks like a nice build. I'm really looking forward to build this aircraft. And there are also instructions for drilling and cutting the flaps if you want to have them dropped in a gear out on the ground configuration. And the instructions is on Polish and English, so that's good, at least for me, since I don't understand Polish. And yeah, we have the I think everything looks very clearly descripted, and the illustrations are very good, very clear. Yeah, here you have all the stencils and the paint guide on this side, and all the marking decals. It looks good. Okay, and yeah, so that's the 4 configurations that was on the box art as well on the back side, and that's the 4th one. And here is the some of the aftermarket parts that you can get from Attack Squadron, is actually the manufacturer, and the resin engine and some PE and resin ejection seats, exterior PE set and some resin wheels. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Alright then. Alrighty then. Okay. So what's the verdict of what is my impression of this kit? I believe that ARMA Hobby have done a really great job with this kit. It's a great looking aircraft. It's they are obviously serious manufacturer, and they have spent time and effort into making a great box art. I think a great user manual. They have included PE. They have included a very nice decal set with lots of small markings and signs. And I think the detailing in the plastic parts looks really good. It's definitely something that someone that knows this aircraft have done. It's not something that has been YOLO'd by someone who's not familiar with the aircraft or the object or anything. This is serious stuff, I think. I have forgot to mention, but there is actually also a 1/48 scale kit of this object available from ARMA Hobby, but I haven't bought that yet. I will probably do that because I like this kit. It looks great, and I like to build in 1/72 scale, but I'm also a bit curious about the 1/48 scale version, if that is as good as this one is, and I think it is. So okay, so I think that this is a kit for someone who loves this aircraft, who has I think it's not an easy kit to build. I think I expect there will be some fit issues, but I think that it will build up a very beautiful aircraft, and it's an interesting object, and maybe not an easy build, but it's a great kit overall, and I really looking forward to build this. So stay tuned for my build updates. I will probably build this with a video log, so I will document everything that I do when I build this kit. So thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.